Hey guys, welcome back to Comic Emporium TV, our CE live show we do weekly where we run all of our new arrivals, our new events, and everything by you that you need to know about this week. One of the big things that we've got coming in this week is actually kind of a stellar week for us as far as Pokemon goes. For all of our people in the CE Pokemon Battlers group, guys, we have got a ton of new stuff in for battle styles. We have the Elite Trainer boxes. We have the deck boxes and deck shields with booster packs inside those. Uh, we've got tins with coins and booster packs and everything that you're going to need to get started. If you are just now getting into Pokemon, you're coming in at the perfect time as Battle Styles has just released this week for us. We did a pre-release and had a great turnout for it, and we're just continuing to build every day as people come in to get involved in our new Pokemon group. One of the things that we're really wanting to highlight this week, of course, is if you did not know, we actually carry Pokemon singles. You can find them at the register. You just come in and ask myself or Greg, and we'll get the binder down for you so you can take a look through. Find those base set Charizards, or maybe you're a Machamp fan, or whoever you're looking for. We may have it, and the only way to find out is to actually come in and take a look through our binder. Everything is market priced. We're not really trying to make a humongous profit off of these things. We just want to make sure everybody gets the cards they're looking for. We're very happy to continue to support Pokemon League here every Wednesday night. Come on by. We do start at about 6 p.m. and everybody can come in and just kind of meet the players, meet the other trainers. We have people that are becoming gym leaders. We have people becoming professors in Pokemon. So, this is a great opportunity for you to start a new hobby. Come check out our Pokemon League. It's something we're very, very proud of. And our group continues to grow every single week. And hopefully, we'll eventually run out of room. I mean, that's what we kind of hope for, right? So that's Pokemon this week. It's huge. It's big. We've got a lot on our shelves right now, but it has been flying off since we opened our doors this morning at 10 a.m. Otherwise, you always know Greg's going to be here, and he'll be glad to help you as well. But let's dive on in past our Pokemon. This week, we also received Digimon. Now, if you're not familiar with the series, Digimon is about digital monsters in another world, and you have these human children who become the partners for Digimon. The card game just released this week. We actually have the starter decks for red, yellow, and blue on the shelf. Brand new. It's one of those things that's been very highly anticipated. They kept putting it off because of all the different challenges we faced last year, but we finally got everything in. It's sitting on the shelf. Please come by and check it out. We've got a group building that's playing Digimon. You can usually find them here on Friday afternoons or Friday evenings as well, sometimes on Saturdays too. Like I said, it just kind of came out, so it's brand new. The next thing we're definitely going to talk about is the first issue of Black Knight. If you're not familiar with Black Knight, you're going to love it. Okay, Dane Whitman is the main character in this storyline, and he wields the Ebony Blade. This takes place in the Marvel Universe, and in fact, he teams up with the Avengers quite often. He's kind of a scary dude, actually. He actually gets power from, like the Hulk, by rage and violence. And the more violent he becomes, the more powerful his magic becomes through the blade. And he rides a Pegasus, which he clones badly. But, anyways, check it out. It's on our shelves now. Curse of the Ebony Blade, Black Knight. Very funny, too. You'll like the dialogue that he has when he's in the Black Knight uniform, and when he's just Dane Whitman, he's just your normal guy. He's trying to find his place in the world, and he tries to find it with the Avengers. Unfortunately, the Avengers don't really take too kindly to him just cutting people down with his sword like he does. Yeah, so try that out. Next, want to move on to. We got a lot of plushies in. You can say hello to my neighbor here. He's on the shelf, super squishy, super awesome. When we first got him in, my daughter, she grabbed him up, hugged him, and then wouldn't let him go for like half an hour. And she's over here giggling now because she's remembered. But yeah, come and check out our new plushies. We got a ton of them in. You can get them for as a gift. You can get them for yourself. We've got plenty. Come see them. Let's see what else have we got this week. Oh, yeah, of course. If you're into D&D like I am, then you've probably been waiting for Candlekeep Mysteries. Now, this is pretty cool. If you're not familiar with the Library Fortress, Candlekeep in Forgotten Realms is the home to everything knowledge based. Like all the books that you could possibly want to find, they're probably at Candlekeep. And that's what kind of brings up this book. This is actually an anthology of a bunch of, I think it's like 17 mystery themed adventures that all starts with your party finding a book, and the book takes them on an adventure. And it works, I think, everything from level 1 all the way up to level 16 in D&D 5th edition. Candlekeep Mysteries on the shelf now. Come and check it out. And that's going to lead me into our Warlock tiles, which came in this week. If you haven't checked out Warlock tiles before, this is the Tavern set, and we also have the Kitchen set. Uh, Now, this is just to add some more flavor, some more texture, a little more realism to your journey through Forgotten Realms or whatever role playing game that you're playing. You definitely want to check these out. They're very, very detailed. They're very well crafted. A lot of good quality goes into them. We have the drawing everything out on the map and just kind of using the theater of the mind to imagine what's there. Warlock tiles will help you out with that because they're going to actually provide that 3D environment for your players and your characters to experience while they're playing in your favorite game. And speaking of playing in your favorite game, this is my time to actually really shine because if you've been following along the past couple of live shows, if you've been following our Facebook page, which I know a lot of you have, I've received a lot of comments. We've had a lot of people come in the store. You know that tomorrow on Saturday, March 20th, starting at noon, here at Comic Emporium, we're going to be running an introduction to Dungeons and Dragons 5th edition. This is a free event. We are providing everything for you. We are providing experienced and fun and patient dungeon masters to teach brand new players how to play the game of Dungeons and Dragons. Now, I've heard a lot of talk this week about it, and we've had people come in and say, I've always wanted to play, but I could never find anybody to teach me, or I know people that play, but there's no room in their group, and it's a lot to kind of take in, and it's a little daunting. And then we just have some people that are like, on that nerdy holdout section where they're like, well, at least I haven't started playing D&D yet. At least I'm not there. But now, like, there's more you can do. It's like, well, at least I'm not LARPing, or at least I'm not, doing something else. Now D&D has become so mainstream. You find it all over the place. It's actually coming down into like your prime time television. You see lots of people, making whole episodes about it or mentioning it or anything like that. Big Bang Theory did several episodes about it. Community, if you never saw the D&D episodes for that, was one of the like most popular episodes other than like the paintball episodes, of course. I'm a big fan. My group, we meet every single Saturday, and we play from like 6 o'clock until most of us get tired about 9, 10 o'clock. 3, 4 hours, but it's a lot of fun. It's a good chance to just kind of escape for a little bit into a heroic or a villainous character, or maybe just a chaotic monstrosity. where you just get to be somewhere else doing something incredible. That's one of the things that I really love about Dungeons and Dragons. And one of our group members, she actually made me a dice bag here. If it says "Don't worry, I have a plan," and then there's a natural one on it, because that's been like my claim to fame is I come up with these amazing, elaborate plans that come down to a single dice roll, and almost every time it's like fail, just critically, uh, just blow it out of the water, fail. But back to our event tomorrow. It starts at noon. We're going to be doing groups of five. So if you're just by yourself, or if you're two or three, if you're not a full five, or if you're more than five, it's okay. We've got DMs here that are going to pair people up, put groups together, and we're going to teach you how to play this game. Like I said, everything's going to be provided for you. You're going to get a character. You're going to get dice. These are for you to use during the event, and then you're right here in the comic shop. So if at the end of the 2 hour session, if you're like, this is incredible, I want to keep doing this. Well, first off, you're surrounded by people who are thinking the same thing and are now looking for people just like them. But you're also in the place where you need to be in order to get what you need to play. If you're just starting out, really the only thing you're going to need is a set of dice and a player's handbook. From there, you're good. You can take and do whatever else you want. Now, as you get more advanced into Dungeons and Dragons, you can take on, actually learning how to tell the story yourself, how to lead adventurers and players along so that they can, experience that same joy and fear and excitement and terror and pain of losing a character, or just really get to involve themselves in the story, which is what we've all come to really love about Dungeons and Dragons. If you're not familiar, Dungeons and Dragons is just an interactive storytelling event where you get to play one of the main characters, and your whole mission is kind of set up for you, and all you have to do is just play it and make the decisions as your character would, or as you would if you're just playing yourself in a fantasy world. Guys, that's all I've got for you this week. Again, this is DM Alex. This is the Comic Emporium live show. We are kicking off a new year with new things, and one of the big things we want from you is your input. We want to hear from you. We want to be your comic shop. We've been open 21 years now, and we couldn't have done it without the many, many, many supporters and Comic Emporium warriors who have been there for us. And this year, we really want to change what we're doing, and we want to be more than just your store. We want to be your place. We want to be your hangout. Bring your friends, bring your kids. If you grew up in the shop and you haven't been here in a little while, come on back. We want to see you. We want to visit you. And listen, we have a lot of people come through, and Greg's getting a little up there. So if he doesn't remember you, tell him who you are. And if he still doesn't remember you, that's okay. It's like meeting a new friend, and we always like to make new friends. So, guys, that's everything for Comic Emporium live show this week. Again, come in and check out our Pokemon League on Wednesdays. We've got Magic starting tonight, usually this afternoon, about 3 hours, about 3 o'clock, when we start seeing our Magic players come in. We have Digimon that's starting up now. We have Dungeons and Dragons. Whatever you're looking for, we're your home for all things geeky and nerdy. Warhammer is big here too. If you're not into Warhammer yet, or if you're looking for a Warhammer group, then come by and check these guys out. Look at their humongous armies that they've got built up, the time they put into painting the miniatures. It's just a really incredible thing. We just want as many people to be a part of us as we can. So this is your DM Alex signing off, and we'll see you tomorrow at the Dungeons and Dragons event.